Danielle joins us now from the BMO Centre at Market Collective. So you're making something very crafty for me. Is that what you're doing?
I'm not into the crafts yet. Instead, Ian, I'm standing, well, oh my gosh, he disappeared. The most popular man in the house. Santa was here. He's sitting here. He's meeting and greeting the kids. I'm sure you hear the loud music here. It's quite the Christmas party and lots of vendors. So Holiday Market Collective is on this weekend at the BMO and next weekend. That includes Friday through Sunday. So let's talk about the weather before we get into more from what's going on here at the BMO Centre. And really, nice evening to drive out. Yes, it's a little windy, but we are sitting at 11 degrees, believe it or not. We have gusts out of the west at 50 kilometers per hour. 11 degrees is the base temperature downtown. The all-new Big Four is now open to Zaw Park. 9 degrees is the temperature there. So it's warm overall, as you can see right now. 40 kilometer per hour gusts are possible through the evening and through the overnight hours. It should tame down for tomorrow, but those winds will still be out of the west enough to keep things quite warm once again tomorrow. We're looking at a high of about 6 degrees with mainly cloudy skies. Small chance of a little isolated shower. More details coming up. Ian?
Danielle joins us once again from the BMO Centre. It is so warm outside. I hope that lasts through the weekend.
Well, you know, not the whole weekend, Ian, but part of the weekend anyway, at least for Saturday. And it's hot in here too, like a good hot, because there's a lot of excitement going on. There's music. There's finally the big guy. You see the big guy behind us? The most famous person of the month, right?
That's right.
And I have Stephanie Hanna with me from Holiday Market Collective. And I would like to talk to you a little bit about, let's talk about this event and why it's important.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, Market Collective is in its 16th season.
Wow.
We started off as a grassroots organization, and we have grown to be able to support over 155 makers who are on site this weekend and next, with 35% new coming in each weekend.
Wow.
We really love and believe in Market Collective because it offers the opportunity for people in Calgary to come in, interact directly with the folks that are creating and making these products that they can purchase for gifts, keep them out of that click and collect big box store kind of shopping that we have all fallen into,
right?
And really engage with the community, directly investing back into these folks.
So not big box, support local type thing.
Exactly.
And you don't need to worry about shipping.
That's right.
And mail service.
Head off right with the bags and wrap them at home, and feel good about where you're investing your money. You're investing right back into your neighbors and to the Calgary community.
Right, and you can have fun doing it. There's food, there's music. We hear the music.
That's right.
I'm sure you hear the music at home.
There's food, there's music. We have interactive booths as well. Try your hand at the pottery wheel, take a spin on roller skates, make yourself a puppet. We have tons of food, music, and lots of vendors to explore.
A great family event. My kids are running around here too.
That's right, mine too.
Yeah, they were just with the big guy with their big wishes. Oh goodness. All right, well, thank you so much, Stephanie. I'm going to get into the weather, which is another good news story, I think, for a lot of people.
Right.
Unless you get the migraines. Okay, let's talk about this warmth. I know Ian's a big fan of this warm weather, and this will continue, for another day. And then we're going to drop off, and it will get cooler, but not extremely cold. We're not looking at that for the next 10 days. We're looking at just a bit of a drop off by the time we get into Sunday and Monday. Okay, when we look at current temperatures, yep, look at that. Double-degree temperatures in Calgary. 11 degrees right now. It's 4 in Brookston, Medicine Hat, Drumheller still below the freezing mark at -6. And Pincher Creek at 6. It is gusty though. Calgary, 40 to 50 kilometer per hour gusts throughout the day today. Pincher Creek 91. So these are the winds that have been getting the temperatures up. But of course, in some communities like Pincher Creek, that corridor over to Lethbridge, it's extremely gusty for today. All right, there's that ridge of high pressure. You can see that in the clouds, really the edge of it going through northern BC and then the northern prairies and then sinking down into Ontario. Ontario. This is what I call a dirty high pressure because we do have the cloud cover that has been able to make it in, and even some moisture, as you can see here. Look, it's a little rainy in Lethbridge area, and then you can see snow for the mountains. We're going to have a couple waves, so a couple fronts that are going to push through. So even for tomorrow, as you can see right here, there's a small chance of getting an isolated shower in Calgary. Snow for the mountains, as you can see as well. A small chance of getting any sort of isolated shower. It shouldn't last long if we get it. And then Sunday, we have a decent chance of getting snowfall, especially in the early morning hours. Anywhere from 1 to 3 centimeters is possible. That will be a cold front that will strike through. Look at this upper air analysis. That ridge of high pressure breaks down and slumps to the south. So Sunday and Monday will be cooler as that cooler air rolls in from the north. But then the next ridge rolls in by about Tuesday. All right, Capital Chev 5-day forecast, 6 degrees for tomorrow, 1 for Sunday, and then just below freezing by Monday. Ian?
Danielle, for the most part, it looks like a rather pleasant weekend ahead.
Yeah, really nice. We're in the double digits right now, Ian, and we're looking at another warm day tomorrow. And then we'll lose the ridge for a couple of days, you know, the warmth for just a couple of days anyway. So let's quickly talk about right now at 11. Today's high, even though that says 10, that didn't update. It is our high 11, and the current temperature, the record is 16 for this day. 6 degrees at least for tomorrow. We may see an isolated shower, and then cooling down for Sunday with a couple snowflakes possible. Ian?
Danielle's at the BMO Centre tonight. Market Collective is underway. You appear to be doing some crafting.
I will, Sarah. Can you see the apron I'm wearing? They've already got me ready to go. So I'm going to make some pottery stuff. I'm going to try to make some pottery stuff. This may not be my talent. It may be. We'll see in a little bit. My kids were just making something, and they've probably outdone me already. So that's in the next weather segment. We'll do that. But for now...
Danielle now live at the BMO Centre tonight, ready to do some crafting.
Yeah, I'm going to make some pottery something. I'm going to say a mug.
Sure.
Okay. Melanie's with me from Mud Urban Potters. I already have it all over my face, Tara, so that we've already gotten started.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm supposed to push my, what am I?
Yeah, so push your left hand away from you, so kind of right in front of you. You're going to want to be using that meaty part of your hands and kind of push it away. So get it more in front of you. There you go. Perfect. And then that right hand is coming right on top, doing a little karate chop. Perfect. So this is how we center our clay.
Oh, look at that.
This is our first kind of step. What we have to do for pottery, you just want to ease off.
Okay,
perfect.
Ease off. See, if you come to the market, then you can not only buy a mug, but you can make a mug, which is the added special loveliness.
We have tons of our members here as well selling their work.
And you get the instruction.
And we get the instruction as well, yeah. Perfect, you're doing really good. Kind of push a little bit more with your left hand there.
Oh, to build it up.
Yeah, so ease off on the...
Pretend you didn't see that. Pretend you didn't see that. Okay, there.
You're doing great.
I swear this will look like a mug in a little bit.
It will, okay. I'll help you out a little bit. I'm just gonna open it up for you.
Okay, if you help me out while I do some weather,
yeah,
that would be good. And then we'll come back and you'll see how magical this is.
Yeah, it's really great.
To graphics? Let's go to graphics. Okay. Okay. So at this point, yes, we are at 10 degrees. We got to a high of 11 in Calgary today. We are one of the hottest spots in the country. Places like Nordig, for example, also got to 11 degrees for today. It's -6 in Drumheller, so cooler off to some communities in the east, and Rocky Mountain House, for example, at -3. But most communities are well above freezing and well above normal. All right, let's talk about what the wind is looking like. 50 km/h gusts, certainly possible in Calgary. Already happened, as you can see. This is the maximum wind gust through tonight, and then slowing down. The winds will calm down for tomorrow. 91 km/h is the maximum wind gust in Pincher Creek. There in the clouds, you can draw it out, really, that ridge of high pressure. This is a dirty ridge of high pressure, meaning clouds have been able to creep their way in, and even some precipitation. We may even see a few showers out there tomorrow, and then likely see a couple snowflakes out there on Sunday. About a centimeter is possible. 6 for Saturday, 1 for Sunday, and then on Monday we cool down as we lose that ridge of high pressure. That's your Capital Chev 5-day forecast. All right, see this? Tara, do you see this?
Yes.
I wonder if Tara sees this.
That's good.
I can't take full credit for this. So Melanie did quite a bit of this, but I won't tell my mom. And yeah.
Because, you know, a great Christmas gift.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive that you can come down, get the instruction, do this, and then how does it work for pickup then?
For pickup, like when you take one of our classes. When you take one of our classes, what kind of works out is like we have 7 week, we have multi-classes, we have one-off classes as well. You can come in as a couple and do kind of our Friday night throwdown. So you kind of come in, we'll give you a little lesson just like how we are right now.
That's cool.
And then we'll trim it for you and glaze it for you, and then you can come and just pick it up when it's all nice and
what
pretty.
about if people do it here? If they make it here with this instruction?
This is a little demo, but the rest, so you can try it out, see if you even like it first, and then...
I see, and then take the things after, the lessons after. Okay, this is looking pretty good, Sarah, so I'm pretty proud of this one, because it could have been a big disaster today, right, Melanie?
It could have.
Back to you.
Yeah,
we'll have some
you're
more
a natural.
coming up, Sarah.
You're a natural. It looks awesome. Thank you, Danielle.
All right, here's your Capital Chef's Skywatch camera on a beautiful evening. All the lights, so magical. It is a little windy. It will continue to be windy. Those winds are what knocked our temperatures up to the double digits today. So warmer than expected for today. We knew it would get over 6, but yeah, we got to a high of 11 degrees today. And I'm talking to you from the Holiday Collective Market at BMO, and they're here all weekend, which is fantastic, and all next weekend as well. And I'm not sure if you saw the last weather segment, but we did some pottery. You can try your hand at that with an expert. You can buy some pottery from their members, and there are many, many, many other booths with amazing, fantastic things. Okay, you can see that ridge of high pressure, the edge of the cloud cover in the northern prairies there. This is what's called a dirty high pressure because we do have a lot of clouds that have moved in, so it's not as clear and as sunny, but certainly warm. It's 3 degrees in Salmon Arm for tomorrow, 2 in Kelowna. You can see a lot of active weather, mainly a rain-snow mix, Kelowna, Fernie, in through Golden. Edmonton looking at rainfall because it should be about 2 degrees for a daytime high. So we do have some moisture that will be mainly in central Alberta, but it will track down the foothills in the mountains as well. So Jasper and Banff will likely see some snowfall. For us here in Calgary, a high of 6. We may even see a couple raindrops tomorrow, 30% chance of that. Lethbridge 9 for tomorrow, Medicine Hat 5. And when you look at that Capital Chev 10-day trend, one more very warm day for this time of year, 6 degrees at least for a high for tomorrow. And then we lose this ridge of high pressure. So a high of 1 for Sunday. That will likely come with some snowflakes as well because a cold front will roll through. And by Monday, -1, Tuesday, that freezing mark.
Good stuff. Thank you, Glenn. We apologize. We had a few technical difficulties there at the start of your sports. Let's go back out to Danielle one more time at the BMO for a final peek at the weather.
Yeah, and just a bit more about this Holiday Market Collective. There is a fun kids play area. You can go roller skating. You can hear the fun music. There's food vendors, and it's this weekend and next weekend at the BMO. And there's about 150 vendors when you combine both weekends. So a lot of options for things to purchase for the holiday season. Okay, let's talk about the graphic here because we have another warm day tomorrow, at least a high of 6, maybe even a couple isolated raindrops here and there. And then a cold front rolls through on Sunday. That will drop the temperature. We'll be lucky to get to 1 degree, and that will come with some snowflakes. All right, Kathy Kashowski from Carstairs sent in this stunning shot to get you into the festive season here. So thank you very much, Kathy, for sending that in. Weather Window is brought to you by Lux Windows and Doors, crafting quality windows and doors for style, budget, and Alberta's climate. Tara.
Beautiful shot. Thank you, Danielle. Have fun down there. We're going to go to High River one last time and leave you tonight with that massive crowd that has lined the streets for the Santa Claus Parade as part of the annual Christmas festival there in town. There's floats and choirs, a winter market, a lovely warm evening. Have yourself a terrific weekend.